What's going on, everybody? I'm PT. Welcome to the show. Listen, guys, my day started out like I never thought it would start out. But you know what? You got to help people when they need help. You know, if you guys saw my video, my neighbor, she's an elderly woman and she stays by herself. And she called me and said, I need your help. Are you at home? And my lips are really glossy. She's like, are you at home? Because I need some help. And I'm like, I'm on my way. I had, plans to go do other stuff, but you got to help people, especially elderly people when they need it, so she's okay. So that's that. Okay. So welcome to the show, everybody. I got a lot to talk about. I'm going to get right to it. But before I go any further, I want to remind you guys on the 15th, this weekend is Valentine's Day. It's also Black History Month. Lift every voice and sing. Let us remember the people who paved the way for us to be here where we are today. But on the 15th, of course, we're going to have my girl Lunell along with DC Curry, Cheryl Underwood. This is going to be in Jersey. Here's the flyer right here. It's going to be a Valentine's Lovers Day show. Bill Bellamy again, Black Ron, DC Curry, and of course Lunell will be there. So if you happen to be in the New Jersey area, you and your boo go through. Okay, I am almost at 11,000. I know I've been saying that for the last 3 or 4 months, seems like it, but it seems like the numbers are right there, then they just go right back. So do me a favor, y'all. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit the like button. And not only hit the like button, but subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, it's okay. You don't have to watch me every day, but just subscribe and show your boy some love. And I am going to be doing some more word on the streets. I'm glad you guys liked it. And I'm going to be doing some cooking. So I hope you guys are really enjoying this. I got some big plans. I know I've been saying that, but I got some stuff for y'all. Y'all not going to be ready for it. Okay. Number 5 today, of course, I'm going to talk about Snoop and his apology. I'm going to give you my opinion on the apology. Number 4, I'm going to be talking about, of course, Dwayne Wade and this new daughter, his old son, who's now his daughter, and people are talking. Ooh, woo, this is a hot subject, baby. It's so much juicy stuff going on right now. I don't know what to make number 1. But number 3, of course, Jussie Smollett, I knew it was coming. But I'm gonna read his ass today too. And number 2, this stuff with T.S. Madison and her ex-manager, G.O. is who they call him, G.O. Wait till you hear what I have to say. And the little incident that I had with his ass. I couldn't wait to talk about this. I'm so glad that he's no longer there. And of course, number 1, it finally came out. We kind of had an idea. It's alleged that Lonnie Love had something to do with Tamar being fired. And I'm going to tell you guys what I think about that as well. Let's get right to it. Welcome all my new subscribers. This is PT with the PT's Punch. And I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And let's get right to it. I'm going to talk about the Snoop Dogg thing. Now, I saw when Snoop went in on Gayle. And I think it was a little harsh. But you have to realize that, of course, Snoop is from the West Coast, and he was in his feelings. He had every right to be. I feel like when you say something and you said it, you meant what you said. But if you haven't seen the video, he has apologized to Gayle King. But I think now it's time for Gayle King to apologize to Kobe Bryant's family and friends and the whole nation and the whole world. He was well loved, not just in the States, but all over. China, Russia, wherever. He was loved all over. And I just think that she needs to apologize. She's trying to blame CBS. No, boo. Blame yourself. They didn't force you to say those words. Regardless, listen, this is what I was thinking about the Gayle King thing. If you had never brought it up, it wouldn't matter if they took it and switched it up. This is what people do anyway. It's bloggers, some bloggers and some newscast people, whatever, they take stuff and they chop it up. So you shouldn't even open your damn mouth and you shouldn't even say nothing about it, Gayle King. And then we wouldn't be here. But applause to Snoop. He said a lot of people look up to him and he just needed to apologize. And I think that's a good thing, but now it's time for her ass to apologize. You agree? You disagree? Leave a comment below. Let's move on. Let's talk about number 4. Let's talk about this Dwayne Wade situation. Listen, y'all, this is such a touchy topic. And I'm going to try to use my words right. I don't want to say the wrong thing. As you guys know, Dwayne is the stepfather. Sorry, I just got to my teeth. Dwayne Wade is the stepfather to the new transgender daughter now, who goes by the name of, I believe it's Zaya, Z-A-Y-A. Him and Dwayne and Gabrielle Union, they share the child together. And, a lot of people are pissed. A lot of people, I'm seeing stuff online. People are saying this is the devil and this is not God and this and that. And what do I think? I think that I should mind my own business. I think that, that is something that is so touchy. I'm going to speak on it, but it's such a touchy subject. And people say, he's only 12 or she's only 12. I knew at 12 that I was gay. I just didn't know what it was. There's so many kids at 11, 10 and 11 and 12 that know that they're different and then they know that they're gay. It's some boys at 11 and 12 that know they're going to be hoes. They going to be going after women when they was 9 and 10 and 11. Hot little boys, just hot to try. Some little boys that be running after these little girls just hot and they're getting pregnant as soon as they're able to, So, it's such a touchy subject, but I just think what's most important is that, and listen, it could be because he's Dwayne Wade. What would happen if he wasn't Dwayne Wade? Would he support his daughter, who used to be his son? I don't know. We don't know. That's a what if, but now it's not a what if. This is his daughter now, and this is her daughter now. And I think a lot of people are making a big deal out of it because it's Dwayne Wade's daughter, who used to be his son. And there's a lot of people who want to say something, but they're not going to say something because it's Dwayne Wade. But you do have a lot of people saying, we're pushing the homosexuality on, what about these, when you watch these rap videos and you got these little young boys in there rapping, or you go online and you see these, these rappers, or, now, but mostly online, and you see these rappers disrespecting black women and, and like even now, I see little kids, 11 and 12, just bad as a stick, doing all kind of stuff. They know what they want at a young age. They know what they're doing. I'm just glad that Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle is supporting their child. I mean, to be honest with you, they don't have to just because they're celebrities. Now, I don't know how they feel on the inside, and we will never ever know how they feel on the inside because they are celebrities. I guess this is what they may have to do, or maybe they really do support their daughter. I would not want to be in that situation. If I did, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. I don't, because I've never been in that situation. And let me tell y'all something. Ooh, baby, let me tell y'all something. Just because Dwayne Wade's daughter, who used to be a guy, who's considered himself transgender now, just because she acts feminine or whatever and talks feminine or whatever, there's a lot of masculine little boys who feel the same way on the inside, but they won't let you know that. Can I give you an example? Well, let's just say, well, not feminine, but that are gay, maybe gay, but you'll never know. Prime example, was it Jason Hernandez? Y'all got on me the last time because I got his name wrong. Big muscle-bound football player, tackling folks, it's so many dudes that are masculine and hard, but are very soft and feminine on the inside. I'm a living witness to it. When I used to do shows back in the days, back when I was younger and I would be, in drag and I would be hanging out at the clubs and the guys would be out on the strip, coming down the strip. I would meet guys thinking that those guys were the ones who wanted to do it. Well, they're going to do it. They weren't going to do it to me because I don't get it done. Oh. But But those guys, I met guys who are very hard, very masculine, and they felt like a woman on the inside. They wanted to be treated like women. I know y'all don't believe this. I know it's kind of hard to grips because if you're straight, I can understand that you don't understand it. But there's so many men who are masculine and they're not like Dwayne Wade's daughter who feel the same way the way that she does, but they can't let it out. Y'all know there's plenty of straight couples where the woman is doing the man's backside. Yes, it's all online. It's all online. Swingers and stuff, doing all kind of stuff. I think it's more important things to talk about in life besides Dwayne Wade's daughter, who used to be his son. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. It's just a blessing that, she's got a family to support her because it's not like that with every family, especially these black families. There's a lot of black families that will kill, that will try to beat them up, kick them out. There's so many transgender homeless youth now. But anyway, all I got to say is there's so many other things we could be talking about and concentrating on besides sending this little child to hell and telling them that they're wrong. The main thing is that they're giving this child love. If it was not Dwayne Wade as a celebrity, would it be different? We'll never know. Let's move on. I want to talk about, of course, this Jussie Smollett thing, and I'm not going to be on this long. I had to get this show out because I haven't done a show. Jussie Smollett need to sit his ass down. He's been charged now with 6 counts, 6 new counts for lying to the police. Well, we've been knowing that. He lied to us, allegedly. And, I just think that Jussie Smollett needs to go away. I think that he should pay for something for lying. But I think the city of, speaking of wasting your time, I think the city of Chicago have a bigger fish to fry. They need to find something else to do, something else to talk about, something else to do. This is water been under the bridge, man. Just let it go. But he do need to do some time. He could get, 6 months, they said, or maybe longer. Because did y'all really believe that mess? Now, of course, I believed it when I first seen it come on the air because it was breaking news. And, I'm like, but girl, you going to have a noose tied around your neck and you going to go to your apartment? Jussie Smollett will never work again ever in his life. He will never work again. And if somebody ever hires him, they're going to protest and read him for dirt. But there's some people who still love Jussie. This boy just messed up the whole Empire story. Let's move on. All right. We're going to talk, of course, about this T.S. Madison and Geo mess. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Now, and I'm going to use my words. I'm going to make sure I'm going to say the right things. There are certain things I can't say. But this is no allege. This is something that happened. And let me just tell you this. I don't like Geo. I've never liked him. And I'm going to tell you why. Years back, T.S. Madison came. And she doesn't even know this. So I want you guys to make sure y'all tell her about this video so she can watch it. T.S. Madison, this has nothing to do with her because she had a manager, and of course I can't discuss the contract with you guys. I still have the contract actually, where she was paid X amount of money to come and X amount of money for, we wasn't going to do this, wasn't going to do that, whatever. That's that. Well, I will tell you this, and this is the truth. This is not alleged. This is really what really happened. This is what put a bad taste in my mouth about Geo, not T.S. Madison. Again, it wasn't T.S. Madison because he's a manager, but I wanted to go to her so bad and say, listen, this is what he did and this is not right. And when I found out that they fell out, I was like, good, I can give y'all the dirt. Well, years back, she came to Dallas, at this club in Dallas. I won't mention the name. And she was booked for X amount of money, and that included everything. Okay, so we didn't have, the only thing is, we paid for transportation to the airport, but I went out of my way and paid for her transportation for her to get here and get there, which that didn't even have to happen. I just did it because I like T.S. Madison. So Gio calls me. It's not alleged. This really happened. He calls me and goes, "Oh, TS wants to go." Now, in the contract, it does say that we should hang out and go eat, but it didn't say that we have to pay for it, because this is why we paid this X amount of money, so we didn't have to do any of that. Okay? So he calls me and goes, "Well, TS would like to go out to eat." Cool. Where you guys want to meet at? So he picked the place. I met them there. So we're in the middle of this dinner at this not a cheap place, okay? Steak and lobster, okay? Seafood. It was not cheap. So we're sitting there, and I never eat. The whole time I never liked his vibe. Never liked his vibe. And we're sitting there and we're eating, and he goes, "So y'all paying for this, right?" Well, first of all, you wouldn't have never said, "Are y'all paying for this?" You should have never said that if you knew that we were paying for it. Because I didn't want to bring T.S. Madison in the drama, which I never have until now. I was like, "Yeah, we got you." But what was I supposed to say right there at the table? Because, he's the manager, but I got the proof. I still got the contract. We are not supposed to pay for anything outside of what we paid her. And he knew this. So I got in trouble with my boss. Because he took it upon himself to get a free meal that we were not supposed to pay for. Then he was like, "Well, we could have got somebody else." Baby, that's not in the contract. And that's not in. You know what? And I love T.S. Madison so much. I didn't want to bring her in that. And the only reason why I'm talking about it now, because they are no longer a team. And then, of course, if they get back together, it's too late. I've already gave the tea. But it's just, when I found out that they had parted ways, I'm like, good. And he's on there trying to explain to everybody what happened. I'm like, "Girl, shut up. Girl, just shut up and move on with your life, okay? Just shut up and move on with your life." So I just want to tell you guys that I'm so glad that they're no longer a couple, should I say, or together as far as business and all that kind of stuff. Because to me, he was a horrible manager. He was a rude, horrible, green-eyed manager. We're going to move on to number one. Let's talk about Lonnie, guys. Now, this is some old news, but I want to talk about it because this surfaced up here not too long ago. And I said, "Ooh." And the old folks always say, my mama always say, daddy always say, whatever you do in the dark gonna come to the light. When I used to watch The Real, which I don't watch it as much as I used to, because it's just, to me, they cater just to females. But that's okay. I don't have no problem with that, but I just don't watch it. And so now it's being reported that there's a person by the name of Hull, Hull, who traveled with, according to Hull, Hull. I tried to find this person's picture, but I couldn't find it. According to this individual, she's saying that Lonnie Love did have something to do with Tamar being fired because she wanted to be the only ghetto bitch on the show. Do I believe it? I definitely believe it. I think a lot of people believe it. I think everybody who knows the real tea knows that it was supposedly Lonnie Love having to do with something her being fired. This would be sad. You know why? Because as a black woman, Lonnie Love, if this is true, you would want to try to pull up another black woman. See, this is the problem I have in the black community. We don't pull each other up. We always tearing each other down. Yeah. Oh, I get it in my own community. I get it in my own community. I brought so many people forward, drag queens and MCs that I've helped. Ain't gonna never be shit. Ain't gonna never accomplish the things that I've accomplished. Ain't gonna never be shit but local performers, local MCs, and I've traveled the world as an MC. I've worked the world as a comedian. I've been booked on cruises. I've been booked at clubs and outside of just one town. And these people that I gave a push start, those are the main ones who talked about me, pushed me, tried to push me over, and never gave me my props. Those are the main ones. So I think that if Lonnie Love really did this to Tamar Braxton, which Tamar Braxton believes it, she ought to be ashamed of herself. She should really be ashamed of herself. And this is really sad that this is coming out during Black History Month. All right, guys. I'm PT with all the latest entertainment news. I do apologize. I'll be giving you guys another new show tomorrow. Unless my friend go back to the hospital again. You guys take care. Whatever you do, like, subscribe, and comment, man. And I'm almost at 11,000 subscribers. And y'all remember, y'all told me every 10th of the month you was gonna cash out me $10 for my show. $10 a month on the 10th, and I'm still waiting. My Cash App and my PayPal is below. I love you guys, and I do have my Patreon, but I'm still setting everything up. I love y'all, man, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Peace.